Let's start off on our hands and knees. Hands on the floor, shoulders directly over those hands, knees directly under the hips. Lock out those elbows, push the ground away. So careful that you're not sagging at any time in the shoulder joints, whether you're on the bike or in a plank or even just in a tabletop like this. All right, so always want you to remember to do that. With your right hand extended forward, thumb up to the sky. Left foot, slide it back, shoelaces down. I want you to pretend you have a martini resting on your back. Don't spill it. Lift. So my leg isn't very high. My biceps are right by my ear. My hip bone is still pointing to the floor. And lower it without spilling that drink. Replace your hand and knee, again, without spilling that drink. Opposite hand, left hand, right foot, slide it, lift it, don't spill it. And balance. Keep pushing that ground away. Remember what I said about sinking into the shoulder joints? Keep that rib cage lifted to the sky. And lower, replace, and child's pose. Now rest. Take both hands over to your left, stretching the right side of your torso. Center, and switch sides. And center. Plant your hands and knees, shoulders directly over those hands. Take your left hand, place it behind your head. Now, we're gonna go elbow to elbow. So when I touch my elbow to elbow, I'm not sinking in my shoulder. I'm not reaching for my wrist. I'm up high, elbow to elbow. Now rotate and look away from that elbow. Slide your shoulder blade towards the spine and don't rock those hips. All right, so now we've got that martini glass on your hips. Do not spill. Elbow to elbow and rotate away. Slide that shoulder blade to the spine. Elbow to elbow. Rotate away. Strengthening that upper back. Elbow to elbow. Rotate away. And we've got one more, elbow to elbow. Don't spill that drink on those hips. No wiggle, no wobble. And replace. Switch sides. All right, I'm still going nice and gentle. Try not to spill that drink. Elbow to elbow, again, no dipping. And then rotate away. Sliding your shoulder blade towards that spine, strengthening that upper back for posture. Elbow to elbow. Reversing everything we've done at the desk today. That bottom hand pushing away from the ground. Elbow to elbow. Shoulder blade towards that spine as you rotate away. And elbow to elbow. Abs tight. Rotate away. Draw that belly button in. Let's do one more. Elbow to elbow. Rotate, look away. And replace. Sit back, child's pose. Now, grab that towel. Pull forward. Puppy dog pose. Get your booty up in the air, on your forehead or on your chin. Let your rib cage sink to the floor. Open up those armpits. And all the way to your belly. On your belly, hands under the rib cage, Squeeze your bottom tight. Push your hip bones into the ground as you lift your rib cage up. Extending through the spine. Opening up those hip flexors. Reversing our pose on that bike. Instead of looking down, we're looking up. And back down onto our belly. Take your right hand out to 2 o'clock. Bend your left knee. Roll over. Rolling that right shoulder forward as your left foot goes back. And I just cracked. Jealous? I know you are, Pyle. Oh, remember those days when I would just go up, stretch you, and your back would go crack, 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 crack. Sound like your t-shirt's ripping. Those are the good old days. And switch. Okay, so left hand is at 10 o'clock. Roll that shoulder forward as the right foot rolls on back. And center. Ooh. And push back child's pose one more time. This time, spread your knees apart. Ooh. Frog. Oh, I am sore. Ooh, frog. I didn't see that coming. Stretch that groin, inner thigh. See if you can open those knees a little bit more. Yeah. And slowly come back up. We're not done. Still working on those hips. Right foot, giant step forward. So that right foot goes forward. Drop that left hip bone down. Drop, 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 drop. Really opening up that hip flexor. With the other hand, open the knee up, opening up that groin. All right, so 2 for 1. Really working on that open hip flexor from all of our hours sitting down, or even just the time sitting on that bike. Open up that knee, and what we're gonna do is place both hands underneath this leg. I'm moving over, and I'm gonna drop my foot onto its side. So really wiggle, wiggle, wiggle into that hip, deep into that hip joint. Hold that head up high, extend through the spine. Maybe even squeeze that butt tight, opening up that hip flexor just a little bit more. So you can slide that knee backwards just a tad bit more. Good, now lift that rib cage up high. Good, go ahead and slide your leg back a little bit more, Pyle. Keep sliding, keep sliding, keep sliding, keep sliding, keep sliding. So my hands are still directly under my shoulders. There you go, good. Good, good, good. All right, so I'm gonna leave this foot on its side, gently place my bottom down, bring that knee forward, stretch that quadricep. This quadricep. So that knee has to stay grounded. If it pops up, we've lost the magic. Keep that knee down, all the way down. You can even squeeze your butt cheek right here and feel that stretch open up a little bit more. Opening up that hip flexor. When this no longer is a challenge for you, I want you to slide all the way down on that arm. Oh, might not be today, might not be next week, but it will happen. This too shall come. One more big deep breath in, out. Okay, come on up. Now, slide that leg back. You thought you were done, didn't you? We're gonna bring this hip bone on top of that heel. Ready, set, and pigeon. So that first one, when our leg was in front, we worked on the groin. We dropped the foot to the side. That was inside the hip joint. Now we're stretching the big muscles of the glutes. Can you feel that? All right. Hands are grounded directly under the shoulders, yeah? Watch my back foot. I'm going to tuck the toes under and Shazam, I'm in a plank. Now, go ahead and bring the other leg forward and drop into it, opening up the back leg, hip flexor stretch, front leg, groin. Ooh, push it out. Chest up. Relax into that front hip flexor. Open up that knee into that groin. 2 for 1. You know me, bargain shopper. Some things are never going to change. Now, hands go underneath. Take that foot and right there. Ooh! And in that hip joint. So shoulders are directly over the hands. Make sure you're not too far forward. Watch me slide my back leg backwards. Go ahead and slide your back leg back. Keep going just a little bit more. Good girl. All right. Yeah. I see how uncomfortable you are. That's the spot. So there is going to come a day, Pile, that you're going to do this and go, oh, okay, I could talk just like you. I kid you not. What was it? April 2020? I couldn't do this either. I thought Dr. Chu was crazy. And now, talk to you all day long. Okay, put that butt down. Bring that back knee in. Lean back, stretching that quadricep. Again, that knee has to stay grounded. You can squeeze that butt cheek and it'll increase that stretch in front. Again, you can take it all the way down on your back if you like. All the way down here. Just make sure that knee doesn't pop up. That knee has to stay down. Those are the rules. Deep breaths. One more deep breath. Slowly come up. So we've got pigeon on the other leg now. So you're going to slide that back leg, put your hip bone on top, back down we go. Stretching those glutes. And up. Put that cheek down. Boom. Crisscross applesauce. Face and knee. Sitting up nice and tall. Grab those shins, sit up tall. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate to your right. And exhale, rotate a little bit more. Bring it center. And switch sides. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. And exhale, rotate just a little bit more. And center. Circle shoulders backwards. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Up. Out. Big social distance hug. And I'll see you tomorrow.